Chapter 3. A distant horizon. The temptation grows.
Weeks passed since that quiet, fateful night under the Texas sky. Since then, Trump and Musk had exchanged messages, met in secret locations, and found themselves unable to resist the pull between them. It wasn't just admiration or friendship anymore. It was something deeper, something undeniable. One evening, after weeks of exchanging longing glances and subtle touches, Trump finally took the first bold step.
Get in my limo at 7. I'll show you what America really is.
Musk raised an eyebrow, but felt the excitement stir within him. A date. He had to admit it. The thought of it made him feel something he hadn't expected. And something about Trump, despite the bluster and bravado, had a magnetic charm. At precisely 7 p.m., Musk stood outside his hotel, watching as Trump's custom-painted off-road limo rolled up. The vehicle was a beast, an all-terrain, gleaming in the night, covered in stars and stripes, with the unmistakable face of an eagle emblazoned on the hood. The sound of Kid Rock's thumped from the limo speakers, vibrating the ground beneath them.
Ready for a real American adventure, Elon? This is something else.
Trump revved the engine and threw the limo into gear. The ride was bumpy, but it was hard to ignore the thrill of it.
You know, I've got to say, no one does America like me. I'm starting to believe that.
The drive took them across the city, past glittering lights and skyscrapers, before turning into a quieter, more mundane neighborhood. Trump finally pulled up in front of a McDonald's.
Sometimes you've got to keep it real. It's all about the experience. Trust me. S2. Media group. Man talking with a questioning expression. Man raising an eyebrow in conversation at stock at distribute _ equally. McDonald's?
They both exited the limo, and Trump held the door open for Musk with a flourish. They entered the fast food joint, and the familiar scent of fries and grilled meat filled the air. Trump sauntered up to the counter, ordering 2 Whoppers with extra cheese and large fries, adding a side of onion rings for good measure. Musk raised an eyebrow but said nothing as they took a booth by the window. As they sat down, Trump slid an arm around the back of Musk's chair.
You know, I'm not usually the McDonald's type, but I thought, for our first real date, we should keep it casual. You don't need all that fancy stuff. You just need a good burger and good company. I didn't expect this, but it's kind of perfect.
They ate in comfortable silence for a while, both lost in their own thoughts, until Musk suddenly broke it.
So, tell me about Doge. I still don't really get it. I mean, I know it's a joke, but there's something more to it, right? Oh, Doge. Well, let me tell you, Elon. Doge is about power. About having fun with the system. People don't get it because they don't see the big picture, but you understand the big picture. Yeah, I do. It's not just about memes. It's about disrupting the norm, doing things differently.
Trump's gaze locked onto Musk's, the air between them thick with unspoken words. He reached across the table, his fingers grazing Musk's hand.
You and me, we've always been about breaking the mold. You get it, Elon. You really get it. Yeah. We do.
Suddenly, the noise of the restaurant seemed far away. The world outside could have melted, and neither of them would have noticed. Trump's lips curled into a grin, and without another word, he stood up, taking Musk's hand and leading him outside. The limo ride back was quiet, but the tension between them was palpable. Trump parked the limo in a secluded area outside an upscale hotel, his hand never leaving Musk's. They entered the hotel room, the door clicking shut behind them. Trump turned, pulling Musk into a kiss. It was slow at first, almost tender, but the hunger they had both been hiding for weeks soon took over. As their clothes disappeared, each touch felt electric. Every movement a release of pent-up desire. Musk, his heart pounding, pulled Trump closer, his fingers tracing the outline of Trump's chest. Trump's hands gripped Musk's shoulders, his breath heavy as their bodies pressed together. The passion between them was undeniable, raw, intense, and driven by everything they had kept buried beneath their public personas. As they finally came together, the world outside ceased to matter. There was only the now, only the connection they had been trying to deny, but could no longer resist. When it was over, they lay together, their breathing slow, the silence between them heavy but content.
That, my friend, was a real American experience. I think I'll have to agree with you on that one.
And in that moment, they both knew their lives would never be the same again.